horrible. Like, I can't, even right now, I don't like going out in public with my kids because I'll get stopped in the store. I can't have fun with my kids to this day because people harass me, and so it's hard. In love with that man, that I would do anything for him. I made sure that I put him first, and I shouldn't have.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to Self Love Over Sacrifice, where we talk about all things related to women's issues. Now, just so you guys know what's going on here, the lady you see in this video who is crying is Akira, who sued Brene, who is her best friend, or at least was her best friend. Her best friend got involved with her husband, and her husband left her for her best friend Brene, and now they are married. And they are rubbing it in her face. They are all over social media. As you can see, the tagline says they are mad at us, or the world is mad at us, and laughing and kikiing up on social media. I mean, they are rubbing it in extra thick in this woman's face and her children's face. This is a special message for mothers who have daughters and cousins who are girls, grandmothers with granddaughters, women who are the elders in our community. It is imperative that we do not rush marriage, and we teach young women self-love, that when that fool start acting up, you have a right to walk away when you need to never put your feelings so invested heavily in a man that you lose yourself and lose who you are as a woman and as a human being. As she said in this video, she put that man first. You don't never put a man first. Ever, ever, ever. A man comes last in your life. And I don't care what nobody say. A lot of the times, the young women in our community, the black community that is, don't have dating experience. Now, I'm not saying that this is the situation here. What I'm saying to you, just like I was told, the only advice we are told is to keep our legs closed. That is not going to work. We have seen that it is disastrous to black women throughout their entire dating experience, because they end up choosing the bummiest of the bummiest men on this planet. I know black women who have whole PhDs, homeowners, and the list goes on, who are married to ex-convicts. It is ridiculous when your daughters start dating, and you should let them date, especially at 16, 15 years old. You want to have a line of communication with your daughter. You don't need her to be sneaking behind your back, because when you tell your daughters they can't have a boyfriend, they can't date, they're just gonna sneak behind your back like all of us did our parents. I won't say all, but I say most of us did, right? You want your daughters to come to you and ask you for advice instead of asking their friends, because their friends don't know any better either. It is us, the elders in the black community, who come with wisdom. We're supposed to be teaching them these things. Dating at a young age is practice, because they'll say, okay, mama, he said that if I don't lay up with him, like, or if I don't sleep with him, right, then he won't do X, Y, Z. You know, as a parent, that you need to say you need to cut him off, because you never let a guy try to pressure you into being intimate with you just because he did something for you, or because he's ready to take it to a next step. That's not his place to do that. You want your daughters to come to you and have these conversations at a young age. That is your job, to teach them that. This man that Akira was married to clearly was not that interested in this woman. She was literally a placeholder. And you can say you don't like what Shira 7 say all day long, but there's a lot of things that woman says that's very true. You need to find a man that loves you more than you love him, okay? Because the fact this man was so ready, this man here was so ready to walk out his wife and children's life for another woman, and to add insult to injury, he is on social media rubbing it in this woman's face, his own ex-wife. Like, how could you? do not understand the mindset, the demonic mindset of some people, that you can lay with a person that you absolutely do not like or love. This man did not love this woman, and that is a living proof that he did not want this woman, and he certainly did not love her or the children they produced together, because he would never thought of doing something like this that would hurt her or his family. Do y'all realize what his kids are experiencing right now? There are children who are probably picking at his children. There are other kids picking at them. They're getting bullied in school. That's why your daddy left your mom, because she looked like this and she looked like that. I mean, you can imagine the harassment and the bullying and the embarrassment his children has to go through right now because of his nonsense. These types of situations is exactly why many women are choosing the single life. They are choosing to be single and not have kids. Who in the hell would want to go through this? Who would want to be publicly humiliated, berated, and embarrassed like this? And this woman is devastated. She could barely get through this interview without crying. And I can totally understand. And I hate it. I really hate to see her so hurt like this. I can only imagine how she feels. And she has to go through this during the holidays. And everybody knows the holidays is family togetherness, family games, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, opening presents, family gatherings. And this is what she has to deal with and her kids. I'm going to wrap this up by saying I am begging you to let your daughters date at a young age. I'm not saying that he has to come over to the house. They can have a phone conversation. If you want them to have a date, they can have a supervised date with you there. And why do I say this? Because they need the opportunity to figure out the difference between a healthy and unhealthy relationship, to develop boundaries, to improve their confidence and self-esteem, because it's a self-esteem booster when you know that you are empowered to tell somebody, no, I'm not going to tolerate this, and not feel like you have to do something for the sake of having a boyfriend. There are too many other guys out here walking around who will do right by you. You don't have to settle for a bum, okay? We need to be teaching our daughters this, ladies. I love y'all. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think on this topic. And don't forget to subscribe and share if you care. Y'all take care. Bye.